I know it's been a while. I just been really busy. I've been working out and going on vacations and stuff like that. But again, hey, I'm back in here. You already know I'm helping you out. And this channel is just all about helping men. And that is the most important thing is I want to help men become better people. So today we're on the 5 divorce stages, but we're on number 3, which is bargaining. So bargaining, when I went through my divorce, as I've told y'all before, I've been divorced now for about 2.5 years. With me bargaining, I didn't really have it as bad as I would say other people when I look back on it. Because sometimes when people get divorced, especially guys, some guys are kind of blindsided by the divorce. And then some guys aren't blindsided by the divorce. So for me, I wasn't really blindsided. I was just like, wow, okay, I'm really getting divorced. Like, a lot of times that just happens. And I tell guys all the times, it's more so the guys that get blindsided because what the stats tell us is 70-80% of the time it's the woman that's always filing for divorce. It's sad, but it's a true statistic if you go and you look it up online. I'm not going to sit here and show you the facts here because you can look it up yourself. But the fact of the matter is that bargaining really happens at it's like the 3rd stage after you're going through anger, you're in denial, you're having a lot of these things going on, and one of the stages that you're going through is you're sitting there and you're going back and forth with yourself, sometimes saying, what could I have done better? Maybe you cheated, maybe you didn't cheat, maybe you think, oh, you could have stopped her from cheating, or you could have stopped yourself from cheating. And then you say, maybe I could have been a better husband, this, that, or the other. Let me tell you something. I'm going to be honest and 100% and most direct as possible in this video. You cannot make somebody else be with you if they do not want to be with you. Do not ever in your life beg to be with somebody if they do not want to be with you. Do not try to bargain with that person. Do not try to talk them out of not being with you. Don't try to tell them it was a mistake. Look, that person is set on what they're going to do. So for me, at the beginning, I kind of talked about it some with my ex-wife, and I was like, we could make it work, this, that, and the other. We just bought a house. But then, honestly, it was only like maybe a week or so, and after that, I just started filing the paperwork, and I just did basically, where the woman files for divorce, and then you do a counter, and I just did a counter and just kept going. There was no real bargaining going on, just very, very briefly, like I said, for maybe about a week or two, and then it's like, my mind is focused and direct, like I need to get this divorce done because I don't want to sit here and be with somebody that doesn't want to be with me. And that's something I really try to stress to guys a lot when I talk to different guys that are going through things, because I understand it's tough on them because I've been there. It's just that you have to understand that people just don't want to be with you sometimes. Don't try to change their mind. And I think a lot of the reason why for me it was different was because, again, there were certain signs that I saw that this could happen, that my ex-wife could file for divorce. And not only that, I always say I grew up in a 2-parent household, and my mom was my dad's second wife. Now, his first wife, I filed for divorce, and then maybe a couple years after that is when he got married. I don't know the exact approximate time. But one of the things my dad told me when I was dating, and this was in my teens, and I always say it's the best advice I've ever gotten, is, son, if the woman don't want to be with you, just let her go. Don't sit up there. Don't try to argue with her. Don't try to bargain with her. Don't sit there and say, oh, I can do better. I can become a better person. I'm better than this guy. Look, just let it go. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm 100% positive there is somebody else out there that will respect you. There's somebody else out there that will love you. And there's somebody else that can care for you. And the reason I'm saying that, yeah, it's been a couple years for me, but hey, I've moved on. I already got a girlfriend now, and I'm moving forward with my life. I got my own apartment, different stuff like that, and I'm just moving forward. I don't sit up there and try to look back and say, oh, I could have done this. And look, man, it's over. It's done. It's over. I understand that you're going through stuff as a man. I 100% get it, but you got to stay focused, looking forward, because you always have to ask yourself this question. When you're driving and you're in your car, you're always looking ahead to see where you're going. You can look in the rearview mirror, but who does that? I only look in the rearview mirror if I'm backing up, if I need to go look at something. So when you're looking at it in terms of that, why would I keep looking in the rearview mirror looking back? That's like person looking back. I could have done this. I could have done that. No, I don't do any of that. It's over. It's done. And that's the most important thing, is like, Don't sit up there and try to argue with her. Don't yell, don't hit her, don't tell your kids all this crazy thing. Just let her go. Because it's just important that you do that, because there's so many different times that guys stress about these different women and stuff like that. And 100% I get it. I got 2 kids with my ex-wife. Trust me, I get it. Because some of you guys, that you're paying child support, and by the way, child support is actually cheaper if you just get divorced and then you just pay the woman. It's actually cheaper for you to be on your own and pay a percentage than it is living with the woman, because you're paying for the whole household and the kids, and then you're helping her. So just food for thought. But again, don't sit up there and try to focus on what you could have not done. Just look. Because sometimes we focus on the past and we're never able to move forward. Create new goals. Go work out. Right now, I'm focusing on, I'm learning more Spanish. I'm working out. I'm reading my Bible a little bit more. I'm working on a test at work. I'm busy. I'm always busy working on different things. I'm trying to ask myself all the time, what can I do to improve? And that's why I said bargaining, 100% I understand, because you feel like as a man, you've dumped so many time and resources into this relationship and you didn't want it to go south. And we all do that. We want to invest in something and we want to make sure that it works. But one thing I found out from being divorced is that relationships are different from any other thing on earth. Every single thing you can put in time and effort and energy, and then you can change it and make it turn around. You cannot change somebody else, which I never try to change my ex-wife. But again, as far as like change and stuff like that, people have their own agenda. They got their own mind made up. They got their own ideas. They just are who they are. And you just got to learn as an individual just to move on. I mean, that's just how it is. It takes time. From the articles that I've read, it takes about half the time to recover as the time you're being married. For me, I was married for about 6 years. So it's about, 2.5, almost 3 years now post-divorce. I'm just rocking and rolling. It takes some time to recover, but you just stick with it every day, little by little by little by little, step by step by step, and you just improve. And that's the most important thing, is that you just keep on going and don't sit there and keep looking at what you could have and could have not done. And one of the most important things is that make sure that you're spending quality time with God. Make sure that you're praying. Make sure that you're reading your Bible. Make sure you're going on different walks and stuff like that. Listen to different positive things that can help motivate you and get you in the right direction. Positive food for thought. Talk to people who are positive. Don't sit in the house and be depressed. If you need to go for a walk, go for a walk. If you need to go for a run, go for a run. Like, one of the things that's really helped me, and I don't know if this is scientifically proven, but sometimes when I get angry, I just go to the gym and I start working out harder and harder and harder. I mean, it works out for me. It's been working good. Because I think it has something to do with testosterone. I'm not positive. You can check it out yourself. But yeah, men, hey, stay woke. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button, because we got to get the algorithms up, and tell all your friends and family about it. I'm going to keep on posting more and more and more now, because I have more free time and I'm available to do these certain things now, because I have a game plan moving forward. But again, subscribe. It's your boy Chris. You already know. Hit the like button. Got to get the algorithm up. And we're going to keep on going. As always, hey, you got this, man. You stay woke. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Stick with it.